What is up, guys? Kicking it off again. It's pretty cool out. It's down in the 30s today, and it's supposed to just keep going down from here. Gonna have a big weather storm coming through, as most of us probably know already. So that'll be coming through, I think, Sunday night. Today's Friday. So we got a couple days here. I'm hoping that stuff will be moving. Maybe we can get some stuff caught here before that big front comes through. Probably will set off my stuff Sunday evening. Before it comes through, because it's supposed to be like a 1/4 inch ice where I am. Don't really want to get out in that, and everything will be froze up, so kind of no point until it dethaws in a few days. But getting into today's video, here at the water gap, another stupid possum. It's all this thing has ever produced here this year is possums. And this is, oddly enough, the only place I've ever caught a bobcat. So, a little discouraged by that. I think after this weather front, I'm gonna pull this trap and we're gonna maybe do some shuffling around. So, gonna get this little possum out of here and we'll move on and see if we got anything else last night. Well, guys, weather's starting to change a little more than what they thought. It's getting a little worse a little quicker. So, I'm gonna go ahead and set off some traps today, not trail cameras, picking those up but as I'm going. So getting some traps set off, and probably won't be out here for a few days. They said we were going to get like a 1/4 inch ice. It's coming more like a 1/2 inch, so not really looking forward to getting out into that. So might as well go ahead and do that. Everything's going to freeze up anyways, and we probably won't catch anything. But good news, things were moving last night, and we got us a little coyote out here. I set up, I remember the other day I came by, I decided I was going to throw some gland lure in here. So did that, and apparently it paid off, because this guy's coming through. About this time's when I switch to using gland lures a little heavier. I usually use a lot of curiosity lures early on. But getting a little closer to their breeding season, around February. So thought I'd get out, throw out some more, and apparently it paid off. He's a pretty dark one. He's not as light as the last one, but he came through and tore all this up pretty good. So I won't remake this since the weather's moving in, and I am glad that we went ahead and got him. He must have been trying to dip through that hole, or at least he's thinking about it now. But get this guy out of there. Looks like I got him good and deep, and we'll see if we got anything else around here for us. This is probably the most vocal coyote I've ever caught. Usually all the ones I catch, they're real quiet. I see all these guys on YouTube that's got vocal coyotes. Finally got one. Well, it's been a few days, guys, and you can tell an obvious difference there behind me. A lot of snow, but a lot of it's melted off also. Got all this ice too, see there in the trees. Didn't get as much ice on this side of town, out here where the traps are, as where I live did. Only got like a 1/4 inch ice out here. Got like 3/4 on the other side of town. Pretty crazy. And that's just going off kind of like what you're seeing on trees and, you know, fence lines and stuff like that. But out here, resetting some traps since it's been a couple days. Snow's still around, obviously, but we're going to try to get some stuff out, because tonight into tomorrow, supposed to get like another 2 to 5 inches of snow. So I've kind of debated on it, whether I should just go ahead and just set the traps and set them on the ground, let snow cover them, and hope for the best. I went ahead and sifted me out some dry dirt. I know I've said it before in some YouTube shorts. Make sure to hit the bell icon and all that so that you get those notifications when those go up. But one tip I like to give is, if you have any places where there's brush piles pushed up, that dirt sticks to the root wads a lot of time. It's a good place to find dry dirt, even whenever it's done this, because I got it today. It was all dry out still, and I was able just to take the auger on my drill and auger out some fine dirt and right into a 5-gallon bucket. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw down some dirt, I think. That way I think a lot of animals will move pretty early before the storm rolls in later in the night, and maybe we'll get them early in the night instead of waiting for that snow to come in and try and build up and cover it, because I don't think it's going to snow fast enough to get these traps covered up. So out here setting a few traps, and right here we're at this one I set for bobcats. You seen in the last video, he came through here on the four-wheeler. I ran the tracks right up through here, kind of hoping a little bit that whenever he comes down through here, he sees them, stays right along them, gets him real close to my trap. That limb naturally fell during the ice, probably going to just leave it there. Whenever I set my traps off, you can see it laying right in there. I scooped out the dirt, that way I had a little bit of a trap bed ready to roll, so whenever this ground froze, it would be kind of ready for me. The only thing I kind of wish I would have done is almost just bedded it. That way I had it set. It would have been real firm, ready for me to rock and roll today. So, gonna go ahead and get some of this thrown in. I'll bring it back, show you how I have it made in just a moment. I haven't gotten too far into this yet, but just wanted to show I had enough dirt scooped out there that it did go ahead and bed pretty nicely here. So, just gonna go ahead and put a pan cover on it and throw some dirt on top here. Alright, got it all done there. Didn't take long. Threw a little Trapper J's All Predator down that hole. Also hit it with some finicky feline and peppermint oil. So a little bit of a dirt there. Looks a little bit different than this. Hopefully cat comes right down this track and comes up there to it. I didn't use a whole lot of my dry dirt just because I know it's going to get covered up. So go ahead and leave that there. Gonna kind of minimize the amount of dry dirt I use today, and we will go ahead and let it get covered up in snow, keep what I don't use for another day. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait to see if we catch anything here tonight. Today's the day I usually upload. Just trying to get out here and get these reset before tonight and the weather moves. I'm sure the animals will be moving also. I haven't seen a lot of tracks through here, and I know that cat comes through fairly regularly. So maybe he'll come through tonight if we're lucky, but we'll have to see in the next one. So until next time, thank you to all the new subscribers. Hope you're following along. Hope you're liking this series. We've caught some really cool stuff this year. So appreciate everybody subscribing. Share with all your buddies. Let them know that I'm out here grinding away trying to catch some stuff. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.